Good afternoon, everyone. It is a good day to be alive in my right mind, and I thank God for it. Also, remember this say this with me: my situation has changed because I changed my way of thinking. We're going to have to do that in order to be successful in every area of our lives. Today, I'm bringing forth our updates or review for our leadership. Let's talk with Gullie for September and New Horizon mental health support group sessions. And so I'm going to go over that today. And again, please sign on, become a friend of Simple Balance Life Ministries so we can start going back live in our sessions. And therefore, I will not need to do a review and or update on this. So help us to do that. We're almost there, but we still need your help. So today, at this time, we're going to talk about leadership. And the presenter that came forth, her name is Tonisha Jackson. Excuse me, Tonisha Jackson. And she's a VP Southern Central Area leader for Truist Bank. And she talked about building your brand, whether individually, collectively, corporately, or however it is, your brand. And she gave some interesting things about your brand. And the brand is who you are known by. When people see you or see your name or heard of your name, it says something, should be something good about your brand. And she mentioned two of them, like Nike. When you hear Nike or see the symbol, you could be anywhere in the world, people know that Nike emblem, and because they're known for quality. Then she mentioned Chick-fil-A, and it was interesting. She said that because she said you can go to a Chick-fil-A, cars will be lined up because of the quality of their food. And they do get people out quickly, but it's a whole lot of people. It's the quality, but what's the kicker in that also? The friendliness or the customer service or the courtesy. See, that's their brand. Now, the question has to be asked, what is your brand? Now, as a ministry, we should, and minister the gospel, once you are saved, you are a minister of the gospel. Maybe not an ordained minister, as man put it legally, but once we're saved, we are ministers of the gospel. But here's the key: when people, again, in this sense, hear of your name, see you, hear about you as a believer in Christ, what are they going to say about you? Are they going to say this person loves the Lord and love the people? What's your brand? What's your brand individually? What's your brand in your house with others? See, we can say a whole lot of things about who we are and what we are, but what is our character saying? What is our brand? I say brand character. So think about that. And especially in ministries, we want to be known as people who love God and love people and service to others. Then we had the New Horizon Mental Health Support Group on the 19th of September. And we had a young man that I have grown fond of. His name is Anthony Gomez. And he was going to talk about title My Journey, Overcoming Mental Health Challenges While Incarcerated. This is a young man we met in 2006 when we started going to the prison ministry in Sussex, Virginia. And so that was 2006. He got out in 2020. He was like maybe 19 years old when he went to prison, and he was going to get a lifetime sentence. There was no way out. But the Lord blessed him to get out now about 3 years ago. I think he got it in 2021. And he was going to talk about overcoming mental health challenges while incarcerated. And he was ministering in the prison. That's how we got to know him, because we will go every first or second Sunday of the month. And we watch him and others, watch him help other people. He worked in the law library, in the library, and he went through a lot of law lessons and schooling. And so he helped many, many others there in helping with their appeal writing and all of that. So he got out and a law firm actually hired him. Then he went on from there to, now a senior analyst for Verizon. And he talked about he was going to talk about his journey, but unfortunately, I believe he was in DC and there was a work conflict. They changed their time of presentation to about the same time we were doing ours for him to come on. So he was so sorry he couldn't make it virtually. So what Pastor Jay and I did, while he was going to talk about overcoming mental health challenges while incarcerated, we started talking about the mental health challenges, the spiritual challenges as being pastors of a virtual ministry. Because everything we do with Rock Faith International Ministries and Simple Balanced Life Ministries, right now it's all virtual. And there are challenges for us. We meet people and we invite them to the ministry, but they will say, oh, but you're all virtual. We don't like virtual. Okay, fine. We're not going to be upset with anyone. And so people check us out on our different social medias. But it's a challenge at times, and I must admit for us, but for me, I've got to be encouraged. I got to encourage myself as I'm encouraging other people, because one day we do want to have our own location, a physical place, so we could be physically or in person and as well as virtual. Again, right now we're all virtual. And let's be serious. I don't care, and let's be honest, I don't care how spiritual one may be. We're still in the flesh. We still deal with hurts and pains and agonies and challenges. But I know, and we know, we must encourage ourselves overcoming the mental health challenges, the disappointments of ministry, of continue to upgrade this ministry, continue to believe God for a physical place. But we just can't only focus on the physical. What has God entrusted us, this for us and for you, where you are right now? Where you are right now, do the best that you can. That's what we have to do. Be faithful servants. See, if we're faithful over the little, he's going to make us a blessing over much more. So where we are right now, though it's a challenge at times, we are enjoying the journey, but we know we must keep our focus on Jesus. So you know what? You may be going through some great challenges, trying to do all you can to be successful, and especially in the Lord. But don't give up hope. Don't let frustration, anxiety, and all these things come upon you. And they will come at us, but we can't receive it. But we are determined to trust God exactly where we are. So I will encourage you, continue to be faithful, continue to feed your mind, body, soul, and spirit, but especially our spirit, our mind. Think on those things that are good in the Lord. Think over things, think positive, and you will accomplish your goal if we continue to stay steadfast in the things that the Lord has put in our care. Be faithful over the little, and he will make you the leader over much. Okay? So we thank you very much for continuing to support us. Thank you very much for praying for us and all that you can do. Thank you. And if you actually need to contact us, you can always call us, and you can call me at 804-605-3172.